I love them. Taste and see the goodness of God and all He has for you. The Lord wants to remind you that He wouldn't allow you to settle in this lifetime or the next. He's pouring His love to you. All your brokenness, pain, rejection, bring it to Him. Let the gift of pain allow for breakthrough to come in. You have been waiting on. He will use it for good only if you trust Him. He said, "Do you trust me?" Your unbelief doesn't scare me. I love to hear your questions because that means you're still talking with me. Bring me into your day. That's all I want from you, child. Nothing more. The world has shown you this misinterpretation of love. What I have to give you is better than anything the world has to offer. Let me show you rest. I want to give you rest. Do you not see it? The new thing I am willing to give you, but you have to receive it, my child. Receive it, proclaim it. It is yours. It is all yours. Just come. Love is sacrifice. I've done that for you, and I would die for you again, all over again. I will be the shepherd, and you are my sheep. No one will take care of you the way I do, my child. The second hand can try, but it will never be like the shepherd, for I know all my sheep by name. No one will take them away from me, not even yourself. You can't escape my love. I will always come after you. I know you. I know you. I know you. You often forget, but this is why I am reminding you. I will always remain. You of all things, I'll remind you of all things. This is where I gave you a helper, so you will never be without a counselor. Trust me. I'll show you. Taste and see my goodness. Your foot will never stray. I will make your path straight, for the righteous will never be forsaken. Wear integrity and faithfulness on your neck. And the Lord wanted me to give you guys a poem that I wrote a while back. He brought it to my spirit, and it says, "My beloved children, I see your heart and I know your questions. What is love? You search the world for answers, yet true love is found in me, not the fleeting moments. You wonder if love was true when you gave your all, when you felt empty, longing for a love that seems to return void. But remember, I gave my life for you, to show you that love is sacrifice, unconditional and pure. Do not seek validation in words alone, for the world may twist and turn your heart. Love is not merely I love you or I love you more. It's the melody of grace, the harmony of truth. When you feel the weight of pain and doubt, know that love is letting go of what harms your spirit. Choose peace over chaos as I taught you. Love is patient. Love is kind, not selfish or proud. I see you fighting for what doesn't bring you joy, holding on to those who do not see your worth. But remember, my child, love is not fleeting. It endures, it heals, it brings light to darkness. Find your strength in me, for I am love incarnated. Release the burdens that weigh you down and embrace the truth that you are cherished. You are worthy. You are worth. Your worth is found in my eyes, not the world. You are loved beyond measure, and in me you will find your identity. Let go of the false image and lies, for real love flows from my heart to yours. Know this, I am always with you, guiding you to understand that love begins and ends in me. Embrace the love that is steadfast and true, for in me you will discover what love truly means. Whew. God bless you guys. I hope this helps those of you that are struggling to know love, to that are yearning for love. God is telling you, like, he's right here. He knows you've been searching, and he's the answer to all the questions that you've had. And he's just asking for you to come to him so that he will show you who you are. Because in the world, oftentimes, we forget who we are because people told us who we are. And whether it was like to the point where it's like, oh, you're great at playing basketball. You used to play basketball, but you hate basketball. Or even to the points where it's like someone's told you in your past, like, you're not enough. Or they made you feel like you're not enough, when God wants to show you you're a daughter, you're a son, you're a child, you're his child. When mom and dad weren't there and they didn't show you the best example of love, God wants to be that for you. He wants to be Father. He is Father. Like he said, he loves his sheep. He knows them by name, just like he knew us before we were even a cell in our mother's womb. He knew us. He knew that he was going to create us. He knew that we were made for such a time as this. And oftentimes I feel like we forget that. And he loved us so much to die for us. Every lash, every whip that he endured, our name was stated in it. He was calling our names. And I just feel like it's something that we often forget about because we get so busy and trapped in the world and what the world has to offer us. When in reality, it has nothing to offer, because everything that is good is from God. That it's everlasting. There's no work you have to do. There's no person you have to become. All you have to be is yourself. And sometimes it's hard to understand that when, like I said, in the world, we have this idea that we have to do. But God is all, what God teaches in the Bible is opposite of the world. Where the devil wants us to be busy, God wants us to rest at his feet, because when we're resting in him, he shows us all things. He reveals all things. It's not even just that. We get to know him and see all the different faces of God. We see his love, his grace, his justice, his righteousness, the fear of the Lord when we're with him. But if we're busy or we're not in a state of being ready to receive it, we miss it. When we're focused on everything else, we'll miss what God is doing in our lives. And that's what makes it hard, and that's when it makes it difficult for us to be present with him and to know him. But he keeps pulling us back. He keeps drawing us in. He literally just said, I will not stop until you know the love I have for you. I don't know a lot of people in the world that will not stop. So, because a lot of times love is conditional, but God's love is not conditional.